Hello again, everyone. This is Fontos. Welcome to episode 9 of an unexpected series. Since I am recording this so close to the release of my last episode, I'm not going to take a lot of time reviewing things. Just want to go over a few things I've learned since I stopped the last recording. First of all, I was complaining about a resurrection ability that seemed like it was glitching up in a past game I'd played. But in this game, it was definitely a resurrection spell because the guy that was doing it, Julia here, has Creation Master, and with Creation Master you get the resurrection spell. So that's what that resurrection was all about. And then for my halfling's happiness, that minus 150 for raising a city, I forgot that um, the blue throne city that I captured and raised, that was halflings. I wasn't thinking about how that would affect my race happiness at the time. I was just thinking about making sure no one else could get a hold of that city. Doesn't look like that ever goes away. That minus 150. Is that really going to stick with me the rest of the game? That's too bad. And then, you know what, maybe it doesn't stick with me. I should know this. I'm sure I do know it, I just don't remember how long raising an occupied city sticks with you. Then losing a city through betrayal. If a city's happiness gets low enough, it can actually betray you. It sends out a quest to one of the other players on the games and basically tells them to come capture that city. I don't know which city that was that I lost through betrayal. I'm guessing since it says lost through betrayal, it doesn't just say betrayed me, it would have to be this since this is the only city I've lost. I'm heading back to get that with my shamans. It'll take a couple turns to get there, unfortunately. And then I'm going to have to kind of watch this cave entrance for more purple units coming up. Hopefully when I get this city back, I will lose that racial unhappiness penalty. Don't think there's anything else to go over. My priorities, I would really like to go get this dragon city, especially since it's producing frost dragons. The problem with it is these rapids here, and I don't have any units that can fly over this unless I start making eagle riders. And this city's production is so bad that would take forever to get eagle riders out. So that's probably going to have to wait a while, unfortunately. I need an army strong enough to defend this area while I make other units that can come around and down and capture the Dragon City. I don't know how long that's going to take. Other priority is purple. You can't see it, but there's a purple domain here. Looks like a really big city. I'm guessing purple's throne is around here somewhere. If not their throne, then their first independent city that's gotten really big by this point. So I'm a little worried about a big army of purple's units popping up here and taking the city, taking out a lot of my best units. So getting down there and putting pressure on them, maybe even capturing that city, is a priority. As soon as I feel safe that white's not going to rush in and take me. I did kill a lot of white units last time, but neither of their Eldritch Horrors were in that battle. So I know they have at least 2 Eldritch Horrors left, if not more summoned by now. Okay. I don't think I need to get back and defend this city. So what I'm going to move at the start of the next turn is this army. I'm going to hit the haste berries and then go attack them. Though actually, it might be better to hit the Sphinx Temple first. I'm not sure if I would then have time to move before white moved their units. Here, I'm just going to take a peek inside. Okay, yeah, I could definitely beat that with my current army. So I'm going to pop in there at the beginning of next turn. Didn't really emphasize it last time, but I used my Summon Gargantuan Animal spell, and I got a mature Shock Serpent out of it. I will point that out in my army once this battle's over. I had a lot going on, didn't really even pay attention myself to what I was getting. Okay, I gotta find my attack here. None of these units in this battle are really tough, so not going to think too much about this. Okay, this guy is bleeding and severely poisoned, so he will die next turn. I'd still like to hit him to get the experience from killing him, but I don't have any units that can really do that. So I'm just going to let him die on his own. I have lined my units up somewhat over here, so these sphinxes might be able to get off some good shots, but I think taking out that mystic was worth it. The Sun Guard died. Okay, they're not even going to use their Sun Disc. They're just all going to go after my leader there. That is okay with me. Do vampire spiders get back? Yes, they do get backstab at gold medal. Okay. That's cool. Alright, I am going to flank this guy. I need to get these guys off my leader, so I'm just going to hit them with everything I've got. Okay, you can do a maximum of 48 damage. The Sphinx can do about the same. Trying to decide whether I want to heal my leader or try to use either the webbing or the entangled. Looks like the webbing's got a better chance. Alright, I can kill this Sun Guard for sure. Even if I fumble that, I will still kill him. The Sphinx I wouldn't be able to kill, but I might be able to stun it. I think I better take out the Sun Guard. Alright, if I heal myself, I'd have 42. He'd have a very good chance of doing 42 damage there. Alright, I'm gonna have to web him. Okay. Now I definitely need to heal myself, because I do have another battle coming up. And I'll get some healing from the blood sacrifice. Get this guy to level up. Get my Sphinx some experience too. That's a really nice headgear, but I'm in a hurry. It only says probable victory, but I feel a lot more confident than they do. And that would be why it was probable victory. Pretty much let them do whatever they want to my King Shock Serpent, because he can handle the static shield. Job, Snake. Ouch. Well, my snake's stunned, but he did kill the guy. Alright, I'm gonna have to run away from that firstborn, even that's gonna do a lot of damage when it hits me. Keep getting stunned. Hey, I finally stunned someone myself. Okay, I got him webbed, so I'm going to take the chance to get a little more healing. Do I have anything else? I'm just going to finish him off instead of waiting for another turn. Alright, that was a messy battle, but a good one and an important one. I'd like to just grab these items and get out of here as quickly as I can. Come on, let's go. Ooh, well that was fun. Now I get to see what green does. Of course they have yetis. They have yetis, they have shamans, they have griffin riders, they have dragons. Alright, their turn's finally over. Critical success, very nice. The city doesn't have any spells cast on it anymore. Was that the one that I disjuncted? No, there is the Dread Omen on this that I disjuncted. They must have just cancelled the spell on this or something. Not gonna worry about that one yet. So, do I want to disjunct the Incite Revolt or do I want to cast a new spell? Put Domain of Life on this city. That would cancel out the Incite Revolt to some degree. My odds are only 30%. Let's see how badly I need those good points. I need them kind of badly. So I'm going to cast that. Alright, I got a research bonus so I can pick up some cheap stuff. Wildlife Refuge, that's going to help with my helped with my gold a tiny bit and with my mana a decent amount. I'm trying to remember which spell it was that I wanted. I literally just had it in mind. Or upgrade or something. Well, I'll grab an Empire upgrade. Okay, I can get regrowth on this guy now. It's going to make him a tougher fighter. I'll take the research before I get the Whispering Rocks. Just barely can't build the city this turn. I think I'm going to build a harbor, actually. Just to give my ships somewhere to heal, because it might be a while before I get a harbor and a Master's Guild built here. Because I still need to make the Siege Workshop before the Master's Guild. Alright, I could run out and attack these guys. I think I'm going to sit in the city. Alright. I predict something really bad happens next turn. Just a pessimistic feeling. Well, they reinforced the city, but not in time. I should be able to befriend that crow. Ouch. Well, he's got a good chance of killing my crow if he wants to. Ooh. Barely hanging on. Gonna turn into a bear just for the healing. There we go. Watch him use a spell to kill that crow now. No, he's trying to dispel the befriended. Oh. Alright. Let's see if I lost that penalty. Nope. Still have a penalty for losing a city through betrayal. And they just dispelled their crow. Alright, I'm going to come back to those shamans because I haven't decided what I want to do with them yet. I forgot to set up my items before I ended that last turn. Okay, they're gonna be dumb, it looks like. Just let me pick off these units. Gotcha. I want to give as much experience to my snakes as possible here. This guy can gain a level. This guy will be close. then down to get this guy. Alright, just kill the warg and I'll level up. Okay, I did get experience for that. I wasn't certain if you would. Also not certain. Okay, I did not get experience for that. Let's see if blood sacrifice. 171. Yep, I got experience for that too. These guys are just kind of sitting there. Looks like they might be gathering in strength. I might have to deal with something big coming at me soon. If I ever get a break in the action, I can send my galleons back here. I could also build galleons there. Just keep making merchandise. Same here. Can't get enough gold income to make anything useful in any of those cities. Alright, build the city. Because there's a stone wall on this fortress, the city's going to start with a stone wall, which is very useful. I'm just going to run this guy down to scout. Alright, didn't expect there to be any units there. It's nice to see. Let's arrange this guy's items, because he picked up something really cool. Look at that headgear. Look at all the stuff that does. Get a nice +2 resistance. I get extra vision range. Get phase, throw curse. A lot better than my current headgear, which I think I'm actually going to sell. Shock protection's really, really nice fighting against this sorcerer. So I'm going to switch these. Give that to somebody else. You know, he is a good guy to give it to, actually. The extra movement will be nice, help him keep up with his shamans a little better. Blight protection. This guy is fighting against the rogue more than anyone else. I don't need all of these items. I have some heroes to resurrect, but I need to make room for items now more than anything. Send that to him. Really nice shield, projectile reflection. I think that would be better on this guy too. You know what? No. That would be better on the guy out on the water, because he's fighting against a lot of ranged units. Those two items are about equal in this situation, I think. I think I'm just going to hold on to this one. Give it to one of my resurrected heroes. Okay, he's getting that. And I'm gonna keep leaving these things on the ground Until I resurrect some heroes. That's what I wanted to come up in the research. Resurrect hero. Obviously. These guys are kind of beat up. And I'm almost certain they would cast Static Shield again, which would make this battle a pretty tough one. Even if I do run in my Eagle Rider and my Shaman. I could get this guy in too. So it'd be this entire army plus Eagle Rider, Shaman, and Archdruid hero. I think that's doable. Even with the Static Shield that's going to get cast. Well, they're not going to cast Static Shield. It's going to make this even easier. Let's just get the Sphinx out of here. And the Pony Rider. Not sure what I want to hit that Wisp with. Not that I'm afraid it's gonna hurt any of my units. I just need all of these units to do other things. Entangling that Firstborn, though, that kind of frees me up here. Just run this guy around. Just go hit him. You go hit him. Then go nourish the snake. Of course you go after the Eagle Rider. Anybody need experience? Shaman does. Shaman actually... might level up right here. Here we go. I'm just gonna wait till next turn. Use that guy to heal one more person. I can also use my blood sacrifice ability. And give the Sphinx a little bit of experience. Now I want to get these guys back. Okay, since there are no enemies around here, since I took out that white army, I don't need these guys on the front line as badly. I'm going to send them down just to take a peek, see what's going on in this cave entrance. And I got enough casting points from killing summoned units that I can cast this now. Didn't help the city happiness a whole lot, but now all the units in the city domain are happy to be fighting intemperate. So that raises everybody's morale a bit. Now I'll start summoning another animal. Uh-oh. Well, that was a mistake. Did not even notice that. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. Just gotta protect my leader. Kinda run him right there. Now what? Screw it. Gonna get back in the domain. Hopefully this scares this guy off from taking that city. Even though I'm now. Oh, this is a whole lot of problems. I need strategic spells to try to get my resurrect hero. So I'm going to take cleanse the land. Okay, I got a dwarf firstborn built. Let's check that out with Eagle Rider. That feels like a trap. That was a trap. Wow. Probably not an intentional trap. I don't think the AI is smart enough to do that. I'll come back to that city in a minute. Oh, that's a lot of enemy units. I cannot hold on to this city. Cherryton is going to fall. I'm going to have to focus on defending my throne. I can take this guy out, though. Yikes. Yikes. Why are you so lucky? There's only a 20% chance to get lucky. I'm gonna pull these back to heal. Okay. I'm gonna make a shaman here. 4 turns to finish. Yikes. Because my city's so unhappy. Oh, this is a tough one. This is going to be where I lose the game, it looks like. Because I can kill that horned god. But if I don't know if I can fight all these armies off, even if I'm sitting inside a walled city. Even if I have a few more units to help me defend. I'm going to go ahead and make a shaman, even if it does take that long. I think I'll have about that much time. I'm going to have to get more units back to help me defend. I need to be offensive somewhere. I don't know whether I want to go underground and push that way, whether I want to push just straight east. Or if I want to pull some units all the way back and then push down this way. Let's take a peek down here. Well, there are no enemy units, so maybe that was just one rant. Oh, take that back. Do I think I can win that fight? That'd be a tough fight. I'm going to pull back because I don't want to risk losing anything at this point. Don't know why I even have those pants. Hurry back. Oh, and they now have Centurion. So they've got 100 units, and I'm barely fighting off the groups of 5 and 6 that I see. Hopefully they'll park something on the water that I can go take out. Come on, resurrect hero. Nope. Oh, they parked it on the water. Ew. Well, that's gonna be the end of my game, pretty much. Just debating now whether I want to do some sort of suicide rush at them. Like rush all these armies out and all these ships out, attack them on the water. It's either that or sit in the city and let them come attack, and I don't have enough units to defend against all of that. I can run these two guys back, get them into the battle. Alright, we're going underground. I've got to do something aggressive. Taking this city is going to be a good start. Let's get more units in here. Gonna run forward this way and try to pull their units over. Then I'm gonna bring these guys forward. Assuming I do lose this game, I'm not entirely sure what the lesson to be learned is. Do they have fire weakness? No, that's kind of cool. They've got frost protection, but no fire weakness. The best lesson I can get out of it is that I'm not good with halflings. Not good as a halfling archdruid, apparently. All the strategies and plans I had never happened. I was never able to get happy cities and build them up. It's just under attack way too fast to do anything. Thinking to myself right now about whether I'm going to do another video after this one. I have some ideas. Well, let's not give up on this video yet. Problem is, this episode is going to end with me in a tough spot, and I'm not sure if I want to do another episode this weekend. I guess I probably should. Okay, now these armies are going to push straight towards White's land. Gonna keep the ships around. Hopefully they can pick off some other units that try to cross. Come on, shamans. Get up there and get grumpy. Still not gonna get Resurrect Hero. I kind of need to keep something to defend this city, but oh yeah, because here comes purple to probably to go straight through that cave entrance and try to get that city. So let's go pick them off. Shaman's not going to do much against a Shadow Stalker. Can heal my polar bear. That's about it. So that's... These guys can go pick off this army. This guy's befriend animal, doesn't he? No, I never gave him befriend animal, because I didn't think I'd ever need it. Can try seduce, though. There's a lot of units coming up that way. Okay. Yeah, none of those units have swimming or floating or anything. So now I think my shamans can go pick them off on the water. Let's just go up and try to entangle somebody. These will all fail. The other team has 20% chance to get lucky and it works half the time. But my 40% entangling is not making me happy. Well, at this point I'm pretty much making dumb decisions because I've stopped considering this game winnable. Should not have thrown away those shamans like that. I should have just left them sitting in the city to defend it. Instead, I'm gonna lose all 4 shamans. Probably. Even with stone skin, he's got a lot of movement. That doesn't seem right. The enemy loses 16 movement. I guess that doesn't matter when it's embarked. Maybe stone skin doesn't slow you down when you're embarked. Oh, go hit that guy. Is there anything I can make in one turn? I can run this guy up. You can grab the haste berries and get in there in one turn. Should probably put some sort of defenders in here. Oh, he's got golden dragons and horned gods, and they're not attacking my throne. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the next turn and see what happens, but I'm pretty sure the series is gonna end right here, no matter what happens. Because right now, I think white is the weakest enemy I'm fighting, and white's army is still too strong for me. I don't think I've ever beaten 4 Emperor AIs. By myself, anyway. Especially not with a leader combination that I'd never tried before. So that's definitely part of my problem. Not to make excuses or anything. It's just this is probably a game that I was never gonna win. Now, one thing I could have done better is kept all my strongest armies together somewhat, rather than spreading them out as much as I did. 'Cause I've got armies here, here, and my main unit producing cities are here. That was kind of a problem. Just the way the map was designed, I don't know if there's anything I could have done about that. Maybe if I had gotten Cherryton under my control faster. You know what? Starting with my first independent city across the water where I couldn't even meet them before I built a hunter, that's what I should be blaming this game on. Oh, I can't reach it. Sorry, Sphinx. You're gonna get left behind. Alright, I think this is the last battle of this turn. Then I'll go to next turn, see what the enemy does. I'm assuming they'll move in towards my throne and there will be nothing I can do, so I'll just kind of let the series end. Ooh. Killed White's leader. Too bad I don't know where their throne is. Well, those will help a very small amount. Can also summon an animal. Got a cockatrice. That's probably my least favorite of the gargantuan animals. Still no resurrect hero. Oh, here they come. Let's see what their whole army is. Oh, a level 9 hero. 2 tier 4s, couple tier 3s, 6 more tier 3s, 4 more tier 3s, and a wyvern. You know what? I'm gonna fly through this turn. Oops. Looks like they didn't want to attack that city anyway. Kind of want to be a theocrat in my next game, but as a theocrat in the co-op game, that seems weak. And I'm a warlord in the game. I just started playing with Bob tonight, so I don't really want to be a warlord. And as an archdruid in this one, there's my 3 best classes usually. Okay, you are gonna have to get auto-combated. Look at that. Won it without losing anything. That's a lot of good items that I'm not going to bother to pick up. Wish I had time to do Cleanse the Land and Domain of Life on this city in one turn. They disjuncted their crows. Looks like I could have done some damage to purple if I'd just gone underground earlier. Got a lot of succubi, but they don't have Dark Pact yet, so they don't have a ranged attack, and all of these, well, except for the polar bear. No, wait, yeah, including the polar bear. All of these animals have mind control immunity. I'm not going to do that. Not with just 4 units, but if I had a few more strong units in that army, I think I could have taken that city. Oh, I don't care. Of course they hit me with Sunburst. Hey, I finished my shaman too. Let's get the Sun Guard in there. Ah. See? Actually won that battle. Come on, Sun Guard, get in, get in, get in! I got in. Alright, let's do this just for fun. It's gonna make this video drag on, but I don't really care. It's the last one. That's a lot of good units. Twisting roots wouldn't help much because most of these guys have flying, Just help against the shamans. And this guy. How does it feel to be helping, Mr. Civic Guard? Oh, come on, rabbits. Save the day for me. What are golden dragons immune to? A lot of things. Come on. Kill one of the tier 4s. Here comes Call Lightning. Probably gonna stun everyone it hits too. Ouch. No, only stunned one of them. Crypt of Unlife, gonna save the day. Alright, there's one down. There's two down. There's 3 down. 1 to 3 damage. Oh, that's with Doomgaze. Ha! Panicked. Well, you tried hard. Ouch. Not sure this battle was even worth doing. Should have just ended this game 15 minutes ago. I almost feel like apologizing for the entire game, because this is a bad way for it to end. It's like I never even had a chance. I am gonna start another one though, I think. Ghoul Cockatrice. Did my shock serpent die? He must have died. I don't know when I will start the next game, probably over the weekend. Take a little time to think about what leader I want to be. Take a little more time to think about what kind of strategy changes I need to make. Probably won't be taking on 4 again. If this had just been 1 on 3, especially after I took that one guy out early, I think I might have had a chance. I also don't remember what size map this was. This was a large map? I don't know. I'll do a 1 on 3 on a medium continents map. It seems like the easiest size and map type for a team game like this. Well, I killed 5 of them. And that's how the game will end. Thank you for sticking with it this far, guys. If you want to go ahead and still subscribe, I will have another game to start. Probably play that Friday night or Saturday night. Depends how long it takes me to figure out what type of leader I want to do. Go ahead and leave a comment. Comment what you think I could have done differently this game, or if I was just doomed. As soon as I lost control of that dragon city, I might have been doomed. Although even without the dragons, this guy had so many units, so many shamans, griffin riders. I remember early in the game when I saw this city and I said I wanted it, but I decided not to go capture it because I would have been surrounded by enemies. I almost wonder if it might have been better to just send all my armies down there, just be aggressive here. If I had done that, the game might have ended a lot faster, but it certainly wouldn't have gone the way it did. Comes that stupid golden dragon. Those things are so good. Well, I think that's it. Don't think there's anything else to do or say except that I now officially am in the Hate Halflings group. I will never again play as a halfling until I get bored and decide to try something different. Aw, I lost the game. I kept up with purple pretty well in terms of score. Yeah, my military was actually pretty good except for this guy. I was right along with white and purple. Knowledge, I was way behind even though I was an archdruid. That happens a lot against emperors. And my domain kept up with white and purple too. Alright, for the last time, goodbye and thank you for watching an unexpected and very unfortunate series.